Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching us from, family. Today, we have someone truly remarkable on our stage. When you think of a pastor, you probably think of the pulpit, the congregation, and ministry work, right? But what if I told you that beyond the wall of the church space, yes, a woman of faith, why not only lead spiritually, but also lead by example in showing us that opportunity are endless if you are willing to take step forward. The digital world doesn't look at your title, your age, or your background. It looks at your willingness to learn, to adapt, and to grow. And this pastor proved exactly that, right? From preaching in the sanctuary to building success in the online space, her story is living proof that it's never too late and is never possible. Whether you are a stay home mom, a busy professional, or even leading in the ministry, the digital world has room for you. So get lean, ready, and be inspired because today you are about to hear from someone who shows us the faith and action together create miracle in both life and business. Let's give a warm welcome to our amazing guest, McKenna. Welcome, McKenna.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We really appreciate you for being here, and then we are thankful because we are already blessed. And my viewers, I know they are watching us, they are taking advantage of this special life that we have today. So, not to waste your time, we're going to let you introduce yourself to our viewers.
All right. Thank you so much, Josepha. I really appreciate this time. Thank you for hosting and for your invitation. I don't take it for granted. Yeah. So for the new people here, my name is McKenna. I was born and raised in Kenya, but I live here in Nebraska, USA. I am a mom of three. I am a pastor. I am a digital business owner and a mentor. And I'm so delighted to share my story with you guys.
All right, thank you so much for that brief introduction. All right, guys, if you're going to be watching the replay, don't forget to like, comment, and share. And the most important one, don't forget to take action, okay? So, Miss McKenna, just one question for you right now. What inspired you to take the bold step of moving your ministry into the online space? Can you let us know what really inspired you to get started with this business?
Mhm. Yes. My story is very interesting because I always tell people that I came to America to do my second master's degree in theology, and I came here as an ordained minister already. In Kenya, I was still a pastor. And yes, my family later came, joined me, and I graduated. I got a church here to serve. And back in 2023, I think it was around August, something just dropped in my spirit. And it was like it popped up like a question. Hey, McKenna, what about your future? What about your retirement? I was like, okay, what about my retirement? I'm already saving with the church. And another question was like, what about your boy? You see, sometimes I wonder how God speaks. What about your boy who is about to graduate? What about his courage? And that is the time my mind opened up and I realized I was living in a comfort zone. And I was like, okay. From there, I started calling my friends and saying, hey, I think I need to look for a job to do. But I want to say that, yes, I served three churches. Already I was feeling tired. My body was already feeling tired. My mind was already feeling tired. And there's no way I could do a physical job. Yes, I stayed there still praying. You see, as Christians, sometimes we can be there and pray and bother God with some of the things that we can do. because for me, all throughout, I was praying and trusting God for financial breakthrough. Yes, after I realized that I needed change in my life, still I was there praying and trusting God for financial breakthrough until God said, McKenna, you have to do something. I think sometimes I feel as if God was telling me, McKenna, you need to wake up from your sleep. So after realizing that I was not able to do any physical job, I started thinking about online, but I never thought about digital online business. For me, I started to Google digital online business. And you see, with Google and AI, once you start typing anything or saying something, messages or hearts keep on popping. So I got this lady from Nigeria talking about digital online business. And I was like, okay, a Nigerian for me, a Nigerian, that's not a legit business. You see, sometimes we have a lot of misconceptions and stereotype. Yeah. Sometimes we find ourselves there because of what people say, we fall in that trap. So I was like, okay, I don't think this can be rigid. But I kept on praying because the pop-up came in January, and in January I always take time to pray and fast for that year, setting goals and all that. So I called a friend of mine, and they said, hey, I saw this lady talk about a business online, digital, but she's from this country, so I really doubt. So help me pray about it. So we prayed, and after 2 weeks, because I had screenshot the number, I texted and I said, hey, please, can you tell me more about this business? Is it legit? Those were the questions. Because I was like, okay, I don't think I can do anything online. So she gave me the website to register here. I registered. I watched the 90-minute webinar. I paid the 149. I always tell people I paid the 149 at 6 p.m. I never slept that day because I kept on watching those videos. And as I watched every video, I was like, oh, God, this is what I need. This is what I want. This is what I want. So I just started the business just like that. And from there, I did my coaching call. We talked. I was able to say, hey, this is a great investment. And that's how I found myself in this digital online business. But I want to take you back a little bit, Josepha, because sometimes I always tell people my story is very interesting. Back in 2020, during COVID, I had some money. In fact, I've never shared this story with anybody. I had some money and I wanted to buy a piece of land in Kenya. I wanted to buy like 10 acres. A friend of mine was organizing everything for me. The money was there. And when we were driving to see a Kenyan friend who was living 20 miles away from us, God spoke to me and said, invest here. Don't invest in Kenya. Invest where you are. And I'm going to bless you in this land. Hey, my husband was driving and I said, oh, did you hear that? He said, what? I said, hey, I had something telling me to invest here, not back in Kenya. Obviously, men with land, when you tell them you're not buying that piece of land again, you're like, okay, okay. And from there, that time my mind shifted completely. All the ideas I had, they evaporated. And I was like, yes, I want to invest here. So that is 2020. Back in 2021, when we moved in Nebraska, by then we're in Kansas. I was driving my children from, you see, all this immunization we have to go through all the time. And especially when you are processing all those things. I was driving and God said, I'll give you a piece of land here. I was like, okay, God, you're going to give me a piece of land here? How? I said, how? God, I said, oh, McKenna, wake up. That is your mind speaking. And so when I found this business, I want to tell you, God is just doing amazing in my life. And when we talk about your life there, where you are, do not
Mhm.
despise who you are. Do not despise those small beginnings. Do not
Mhm.
stay there and feel like your life, you've lost it in life. I want to tell you, with God, His timing is the best. And that's why,
Right.
Joseph, this business, this is my ministry for me. Yeah. I'm
Mhm.
just I'm just telling God, help me to reach out to people out there. People are struggling in any way. People are feeling like they have lost it. I want to tell you there's still hope because this digital online business is to me is yes, I'm still preaching,
Mhm.
but God has opened my eyes, and I'm like, yes, for the people who are struggling, this is the best way for you to free yourself financially. Instead of staying there and praying for financial breakthrough and trust God in this because this one is, I love the multiplication in this business. Yeah,
Right.
God keeps on lifting and lifting. Yeah, that's what I can say for now, Joseph, unless if you have any other question.
Thank you so much, McKenna. Most of the time we think about if we are in a certain level in life, some of the thing we cannot do it. But you just show us that even being a pastor, you can be in the online space. There is nothing wrong being in the online space for me though. But some people, I have been with some people, they will be like, I am a pastor wife, I am this. In our congregation, we don't have to do this. But in this business, I have seen so many ministers. Some of them are like the husband and wife, and so many different people, not only African, but the white people too. They are there. And if I have those conversation with people and then they are saying that I'm this, I can't do this, I'm like, no, I don't think it worked like that, because they would tell you that, oh, you are going on social media to do this, to do this. I'm like, the positive mindset needs to work on you. If you know that you are going there for a purpose, you have to face that. You don't have to be doing things that the world people do. You have to be conscious of what you are doing. And here right now, McKenna, you show us that it is doable, even if you are a president, if you are some remarkable person in the online in the world, you can move to the online space. And I love the fact that you always pray. You have to pray no matter how the situation is, and you have shown it. Your faith has helped you and has opened the doors for you to have something that you can do for yourself, something that is doable from the comfort of your home. Even after doing with the congregation, you are home, you are on your business. You don't have to drive to your workplace to get something going on. You can have it in your basement, whatever you are. So if you are just a person like that, just like McKenna, grab yourself here and listen to what we are saying. So our next one will just go and be moving a little bit. Like, I know a lot of people say, oh, I don't have this right now. I don't know if I can do it. I don't have this. I don't have this. So many excuses. Explain to us why perfect times never come. You know, so many people are like, oh, I have to wait for the right time before I get started. I have to wait for this before I get started. Explain to us why there is never a perfect time to get started.
Perfectly said. Yes, there is no perfect time. I like listening to one guy who is a motivational speaker, and he talks about mindset and that time. I want to say that God has, last time I was talking about stewardship. God has given us 24 hours, 7 days in a week to manage that time. Sometimes we act as if we are not managing that time. And again, the Bible says God has given us that opportunity. And most of the people would say opportunity comes once. I've come to realize in this, and especially in this business, there's no way you can say you prepare yourself. For me, I was not prepared. to start this business. But when I saw it, I believed in God about it. I was very skeptical, afraid, but I took a leap of faith and I said, I'm going to start.
Good.
And when I realized after watching the video, the pre-coaching videos, I realized yes, I needed to do some investment in this business because we always say this is your own business. I
Mhm.
was like, oh God, what am I going to do? I need some money. And in this country, I always tell people the system here is really wonderful. There is always a way to find whatever you need, and especially if it's for the right thing. So I was able to invest, but I always tell people your time is now.
Mhm.
There's no perfect time for you to say, I need a system. I really need to understand more. Sometimes God calls you to get in just the way you are, even when not everything is figured out. And you gonna figure out yourself when you're inside. There are so many things I've learned about this business when I'm inside. I thank God I never waited for the perfect time. When I
Mhm.
would say, hey, now I have my 5,000 uh, USD saved in my account. For sure, I didn't have even that savings, but I had to find a way of starting my business because I was like, this business is changing people's life. I know I'll get there someday because for them, maybe they started business. My coach and my mentor started the business by then 3 years ago, and she was there on top. I knew that, yes, I know I'll get there. So you don't have to wait until everything is figured out. You
Mhm.
might be there skeptical, afraid, but that's why we always say in this business there's mentorship, there's coaching, and especially when you pay the 149, you get a mentor. Once you talk to Josepha, she'll be able to guide you, direct you, show you the way. And that means you don't have to worry. And again, we always say zero experience. Yeah. You don't have to be tech savvy. You don't have to have any diploma or certificate to start this business. All
Mhm.
what you need is a mindset. What do you want to achieve? And I really like this business because when somebody starts a business, the first question I ask, what do you want for your life? Where do you want to be?
Mhm.
How much do you want to start earning every month? How much do you want to get? What is your plan? The vision board. At the back there, you can see my stickers. I like writing down, and I have some more here. Whatever I want, timeline, everything is there. I put it down. Why? Because I know time belongs to God. God has given me that time. I just need to be in His will. And this business, I want to tell you, it's a godly business whereby I think that people started it. They had a vision from God to help people like us, pastors who are so busy. People were serving three churches like me, but still I have time for this business because the system helps me to learn my business. And therefore, what are you waiting for? Your time is now. Your time is now. Take advantage of us. Take advantage of Josepha. Reach out, register with your name and with your email. Pay that 149 USD. Sometimes last night in our TikTok, we are talking about the importance of 149. It's a lot. The benefit is too huge. So your time
Yeah.
is now. Do not, even if you're afraid, just take that step of faith and talk to somebody. Don't hold it to yourself and say, I've been seeing this lady every day. Yeah, on live with guests. What is it about?
Mhm.
Reach out, talk to Josepha. Yes. That's what I can say for now. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Makena. There is never a perfect time. If you see an opportunity today, just go ahead and get started. Even if you know nothing about it, just go ahead and get started. Maybe in the future, you might decide whether to go ahead and continue or stop right there. But make sure you don't just wait and looking for the perfect time. All right?
Can I add something there? There's
Yeah.
something when you're talking, I've just remembered, and especially explain why perfect time never comes. Maybe you're just there, you're on your 9 to 5. You're feeling like, yes, I am on my 9 to 5. I am okay. Things are okay. But we are saying the perfect time is not there because you never know about tomorrow.
Mhm.
God did something from us that you will never understand about tomorrow.
Right.
With this business, we have the passive income. We are
Mhm.
creating generational wealth for us and for our children. So, in case of anything, you have something. In case you get sick and you're not able to take to go because you're trading your time for money, you never know. So your perfect time is now. The time that God has given you the opportunity to listen to us, that is the perfect time. But tomorrow, yeah, you never know. Yeah. Sorry for
Right.
that. I
No, you're
didn't
fine. That's right. The job that we have today is not promising. And
Mhm.
to add to that, so many companies have been moving to the online space. And if you don't prepare yourself for that day, I don't know what is going to be for you. So don't wait for the long time. Take your action today, and you're going to see how beautiful it is for you in the future. Okay. All right, McKenna. If you have one advice, if you have something to say, what encouragement will you give to the others who feel like using the technology to share their gifts or continue their ministry?
Wow. The encouragement here is just take that one step. A journey of 1,000 steps begins with one step. If you want to get, maybe I want to get to Florida today, I can either drive, I can use hair or airplane to get there. I can do a lot of things. Faruke, my friend there. This business is transforming lives globally. Stop waiting for a perfect time that never exists. Get started right where you are. You'll be amazed how much you can grow. Thank you for that comment. We appreciate you. Yeah, so if you're out there, maybe you're afraid, you're skeptical, you're worried, all those things are okay. Whatever feeling that you have, that is okay. That is where I was 18 months ago. But look at me. Look at Josefa where she is today. We are where we are today because we overcame the fear. For me, I never knew I would be in front of a camera. I had all the platform, but I was like, no, posting. No, 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 no. I am a very private person. But I've come to realize one thing. It is my life. It is my future. It's my retirement. And this has become like a ministry for me. I'm reaching out to people from all over the world saying that, yes, there is a gold mine here. There is a way that you can better your life. And especially people like us, immigrants, people who left our homes, we came here to better ourselves. Digital online business is something that you can do for you. You can start building a legacy for you. But there's no way you can do that when you're afraid and you stay back, or you just be like, oh, I don't know what to do. Make decision today. You don't need any experience. You don't have to be a tech savvy. We have a global community that will support you. You will not walk alone in this journey. So, what are you waiting for? Maybe you're like, I don't know. I don't understand this business. Until you get inside, that is the time you can understand and ask the right questions that will help you to grow yourself and to see yourself in a better place. Otherwise, I always tell people use your 9 to 5 to support your vision for tomorrow. The job that you're doing right now is helping you to pay the bills. But this business is helping me to fulfill the dream. I have already shared my story with you. God said, invest here. I'm already doing that right now. Why? Not because of my 9 to 5. It is because of this business. Otherwise, be encouraged. Don't feel alone. Don't feel as if you're wasted a lot of time. Just keep holding on, and we're here to support you. Otherwise, thank you so much, Josepha.
Thank you so much again, McKenna. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is there listening and not taking action? I don't know what we are waiting for, though. There is no perfect time. Go ahead and take action today. And just a quick invitation again. Tonight is our live webinar at 7 p.m. Central Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Whatever you are, you can just go ahead and register with your name and email. We have our email, our website right here in front of you. Just pick one, go ahead and register with your name and email address, and then you have access to the online space. The online space is waiting for you if you are looking, if you are watching this video right now. This is your chance. This is your moment to seize this opportunity and get started with your business, because if you're waiting for a long time, nothing is going to change. So thank you so much again, Makina, for being here. And I know somebody out there watching this live has taken action already. And if you are coming to watch the replay, let us know what you think about it, what is holding you, why you are not started. Are you skeptical? We used to be the same way before, especially me, the lady, the skeptical lady, the one that do not wanted to come live. But now, look at this business. It has shaped me how I am right now. I have taken that leap of faith. I left my comfort zone and I feel so much comfortable. I feel happy in myself. I have the joy, especially if I open my camera, I'm looking at my camera, I start laughing. Sometimes my kid will be like, Mommy, what is going on with you? Why are you laughing at the camera? I'm like, yes, I never think I will be here right now. I love taking pictures, I love using my phone, but opening my camera and say that I'm going live, it is the joy. It is a dream that come true, and I don't know where I'm heading to from here, but I love every single thing about this business. And then look, we have the opportunity to learn so many things for free. We have training every week. We have people that are there to help you build yourself. If we say we have a global business, that means right now, while we are still in the morning and we are doing this, like somebody is sleeping, so and so. And if you need help, the help is there at any time of the day. So what do I have to miss about that? I cannot miss it. And I'm happy, and I know my people, especially my African people in the diaspora, who are listening to us, they will be taking action. And we can't wait to see you guys. It's so beautiful here. It's so much welcome here. And I will see you guys another time. Thank you so much, McKenna. And bye, guys, for now. We will see you
Bye.
another time. Bye bye.